Modi hosted Putin and the West is not happy. Vladimir Putin just completed a grand state visit to India. Red carpets rolled out as warm embraces were exchanged. And now, Washington and Europe are paying attention. December 4th, Putin touches down in New Delhi. Prime Minister Modi goes out of his way and personally greets Putin on the tarmac. A hug, a handshake, a car ride together. The next day brings more visual spectacles. A 21-gun salute at PM House and a guard of honor with ceremonial splendor. Putin promises India uninterrupted oil supplies as India eyes defense equipment. While the West wants to isolate Putin, India gives him a royal treatment. Let's dive deeper into European and American discontent. 4 days before Putin's arrival, 3 European ambassadors made an unprecedented move. British, French, and German ambassadors to India penned a joint article in the Times of India. The message was, Russia doesn't want peace, an implicit message to the Indian government that Europe was not happy. The message was received in New Delhi as India's External Affairs Ministry termed the article unusual and unacceptable. The article breaches diplomatic norms. The ambassadors knew their public messaging would be seen as a provocation and yet chose to proceed. Europe's frustration has boiled over. For years, they've imposed sanctions to isolate Moscow while India has ignored them. Trade between Russia and India is nearly $70 billion and India has become Russia's economic lifeline while Europe is under the impression that it suffers. And then there's US. President Trump has been explicit. He cannot allow India to buy Russian oil. According to Washington, every barrel fuels war machine. Trump imposed 25% tariffs on Indian goods, doubling them to 50% later. A punishment, a message. Yet Modi continued buying. The Wall Street Journal doesn't mince words. Putin and Modi deepened relationship that has drawn Trump's anger. Trump's re-election has upended years of closely nurtured US-India relations, causing disruption with inflammatory rhetoric and punishing import tariffs. Washington will send negotiators to Delhi next week for trade talks. They arrive after Putin leaves. The timing is self-explanatory. Defense cooperation remains the deepest concern as India eyes additional S-400 air defense systems from Russia, the same system that India claimed it used in May in the conflict with Pakistan. The same system which was reportedly targeted and damaged by Pakistan. New Delhi wants 5 more regiments. However, Washington has issued warnings. Buy more S-400s, face sanctions. The precedent exists. In 2020, the US sanctioned Turkey, a fellow NATO member, for its procurement of the S-400, sending bilateral relations in a tailspin. In 2018, the US has also sanctioned a Chinese department for significant S-400 related transactions. India knows the risks, yet discussions continue. India claims strategic autonomy. It calls itself Vishwamitra, friend of the world. But friendship has consequences. Europe sees betrayal, America sees defiance. As Modi navigates between Moscow and Washington, the question emerges, can India truly balance both, or will New Delhi's embrace of Putin cost them the West? The world is watching and the West is not pleased.